ready to ride? Surfboards ready, wetsuit primed. You want sunshine, let's tread tides. Hang at the dunes, go wipe out. Ripping barrels without doubt. There's no life, feast of the five. Ocean waves make me alive. San Diego's where it's at, beach life forever. True that. The wind's picked up, no clouds here. Bright summer day, not to fear. Hang with the dudes, gleeful time, 'cause having fun's not a crime. There's no life, feast of the five. Ocean waves make me alive. San Diego's where it's at, beach life forever. True that. Today's a beach day in sunny San Diego. Every day's a beach day in sunny San Diego. Every day's a beach day in sunny San Diego. Every day's a beach day in sunny San Diego. There's no life, feast of the five. Ocean waves make me alive. San Diego's where it's at, beach life forever. True that. There's no life, feast of the five. Ocean waves make me alive. San Diego's where it's at, beach life forever. True that. Up upon the twilight sun, a man emerges within purple light. He's hungry for some fun. While traveling east, the pink neon paradise awaits. His heart's been won. Purple and pink unite. The spectrum of rainbows converges again. The colors speak to me under the twilight sun. From shore to glistening sand, true love has begun. A twilight sun, the purple light grows and melts with the pink one. Two hearts intertwined. One of reason and one of emotion. The world's been once, been one, been one, one. Purple and pink unite. The spectrum of rainbows converges again. The colors speak to me under the twilight sun. From shore to glistening sand, true love has begun. True love has begun. Purple is the key, is the portal. The other colors converge. Blue, green, yellow, light blue, and orange. The colors speak to me under the twilight sun. From shore to glistening sand, true love has begun. 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 brought a man to Vegas, proposed under a spell.
Commencing countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff.
How's it going, everyone? It's Star Blue here, and welcome back to Planet Coaster 2. Today we're going to be continuing with the Eorzea Park. Today's goal is going to be to try to finish the Vesper Bay section at the very least, and also probably work more on the Ul'dah stuff. So, without any further ado, hey Pajamikin, how you doing? Just saw your message there, saying hi, how you doing? So I'm gonna hop right into it. So where is primary game mode? There we go. So first of all, there is a correction that I need to make with the Waking Sands. So this correction, I'm gonna see if I can do this. I think there's a couple of, you gotta make sure you select the actual brick components. And this may be easier said than done. Yeah, the actual brick components are not moving. So, and same thing with, so any of these, so stuff like this is gonna have to, something like this is gonna have to be redone. So, and actually these 7 pieces also have to move. So those are going to go over here, and that's one of the downsides with the brick decals is that you do have to reapply them, but that's probably not going to be that much of an issue. But the reason I need to fix this is that the Waking Sands, after further review from yesterday, the building itself is square, and in addition, the fence, I'm going to be redoing it, so that's going to be not that big of an issue. But and then these columns, I'm going to move this one a little bit further, so we need to go about 6.5 probably. Actually, probably go 7.6. I think that's about halfway. Yeah, I think that's about halfway. Ooh, not mean to do that. This one, I'm just going to eyeball it, and I'm just going to move it over here. And just put that right there. And then we're going to duplicate this column, and somehow it's not, okay, so maybe we'll just do this. If we just kind of go with the base column there, and then we're going to move this column and put it on top like that. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. This column, these two we're going to move the, well, that's not the right dimension. Somehow this one's going to get skewed. If I move this part though, then let's see here. We're going to go 7.54. We want to go a little bit less than that. We're going to, I said 7.50. So this is being really meticulous here. What can we do here? 7.50. There we go. That's good enough. And we're going to move this one. Be right on top of it. Hey Andy, how you doing? Welcome in. How you doing today? So we're praying building the Waking Sands, or at least fixing the errors that I had of the Waking Sands from yesterday. Looks like a building horizon. It's supposed to be a very familiar building to you. So yeah, it's meant to be very familiar. But yeah, so at least I'm on the right track. You're in the general area. You are in the general area, so you would be. But we're going to do that right there. We're going to extend the roof And yeah, this was I'm basically making correcting. Yep, Waking Sands looks right. All right, cool. So I'm doing something correctly. Woohoo! So we put those there, and then this is what I got to do here. The front steps to it as well. I tried to do the front steps. Yeah, I tried to do the front steps, but Planet Coaster limitations. Yeah. One thing I've noticed is that, like, I could raise this up a little bit, which I would probably, like, if I really wanted to. Let me see if I can do that real quick. And there's going to have to be some... Can I move this up a piece? Yeah. So, yeah, let me see if I can... Let me see what I can do here. Well, I may want to push the land up a little bit because, let me see what it... I guess I could try to do something like this. Let me see, we're going to go 1... Well, we're going to push the building back. Thankfully, you can move the entire building back. Oh, except I guess you can't. Okay, maybe... actually, I think I missed something. So, there we go. Let's see if we can push this back a little bit and see if we can push this up. I'm going to push the building back. And then we're missing a column. That's not in the right position. Okay, somehow this column got moved. This one's just going to eyeball it. Oh, okay. Actually, I think I know what happened. It was just the... I think I know what happened here. So we're going to push this one here. And then we're going to go with one more column over here. And then we're going to go one more column like this. Alright, we're gonna try to do the stairs again. So we're going to build, for this we need to make sure that we're going to go size 8 for the steps. And then I believe it's shift. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is as short as I can build them. But let me see. That's as steep as I can build the steps. And then I'm going to try to build a stamp builder. Okay, stamp builder is not going to work. But so I think I'm going to need a proper landing. So, and then we got to make sure that this is level. So, okay, so I don't know if you guys think that's level, but yeah, the unfortunate thing is that the stairs, that's as tall as I can build them, or as short as I can build them. So I guess if I go size 4, let me see, size 4 may be better. So make sure 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's as steep as I can build the steps. Okay, and we're not building the ADA ramp for the Waking Sands. I don't think ADA exists in Eorzea, so... And then I kind of want to put this here. And then let me see if I can I raise this up? This might be a little, okay, except we're going to lose our steps if we did that. So, is there a snap that I can work with that's a little bit shorter? Because I kind of want the snap to work a little bit less than that. So, let's see if we can go with working height 0. Okay, working height off. Merge on. Yeah, the snap though is it's at fixed intervals. So, point snapping. Let me see if I can turn snap grid on. Point snapping off. Okay, so maybe we'll try this. You're gonna say you don't think Eorzea cares about ADA? Yeah, but ADA is one of those things I have to think of because of the line of work that I'm in. Not so much now, but from what I used to do. Because I used to be in construction, and there was a lot of... Okay, so I think we're going to go up here. And I think with this one, I'm going to make size 3. And let's see if we can kind of put that there. And the important thing is I gotta try to put the building on top. Okay, so we may have to improvise a little bit. Let's go with size 1 again. Yeah, size 1 might be a little better, and this is just to kind of form that foundation. And we don't need to go that far. We just need to go over here. And then we're going to put these on this side. And we're going to put these over here. And we need size 1 again. So, and I have the means to, okay, so we put those there. And then I'm going to raise the building. As soon as we're going to need to delete something. Where's my deletion? Oh, I didn't mean to delete that path, but we should be able to put that back in. Where is my... Come on. Help me out here. One of these is supposed to be like the others. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh, maybe line builder will help. There we go. Line builder for the win. So next I'm going to delete this ramp. And I want to see if I can build this a little bit better. Oh, okay, so we can go a little bit less of a slope. Oh, except that's not actual steps though. We want steps. We don't want a ramp. We want steps. Okay, yeah, because if I go directly steps like that, then it's going to... Okay. Well, there we go. There's some steps. So that's going to be our steps there. And then we're going to move the building back. Okay. Don't select paths. And we're going to move the building back to where it was. Okay, so that should be... Okay, we're going to need a little bit more room in the back. So let's see what we can kind of adjust this a little bit. And actually, we need to make sure it lines up as well. So maybe we'll try something like that. And then there's actually just enough space to put the entire building. And where's my reference picture? So this is looking mighty fancy. Nice. But thanks. Glad you're enjoying it. Sorry. All right. So what else am I doing here? Where's my reference picture? So I took some reference pictures this time, and okay. So there is no real deck there on the side. So this path here, I'm going to need to turn this on. Okay. So the downside is that one is going to be like that. And if I put these two there, and that one's going to go there, what I can do is try to do a stamp tool. Draw tool? No, draw tool's not going to work. I'm going to go line builder. Actually, a draw tool might work. Let me see here. And I kind of want to build this. Okay, so I want to angle snap. Oh, wait, how's angle snap not registering? Maybe I could do this. 1%. And can I go right at the corner? Okay, so I need to go 1% here. I wonder if I can do this. No, that's not far enough. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, me today, so you'll be lurking and watching. We'll see how this turns out. Appreciate the lurk. Yeah, I know meetings suck, but what can you say? Well, most meetings are not that productive, but oh, that's gonna be... We don't want that. We want stamp tool. Is there a way for me to build this? So am I going to need to go meticulous about this and just build it from the corner? Oh, does that actually snap? Does that snap? It looks like it does not. Okay, never mind. It snaps to that. And that's not the same height though. So, yeah, this is where things are a little bit of a pain. So can I build this from here? Nope, that's on the ground. We don't want this on the ground. We want this. So that's going to be the same height. Okay, so is this going to be good enough? Or is this going to be... Actually, that is cool. Alright, so we finally got the Wakened Sands elevated up a little bit. And I want to see if I can kind of get the pathing like here. Okay, that's too steep, so there's going to be a little bit of a limitation here. So I'm going to see if we can kind of go like that. And then I'm going to put some walls over here. So we're going to put walls basically like that. And then this side isn't going to get anything, but it's just, I kind of want that to be kind of on the side there. And then there's going to be a building, or not building, but there's probably going to be the wall in the back that's going to basically do that. And then let's edit the building. So we have some more. We got some more of these fences that I got to put in. Let's go with, and we're going to do these manually because it's easier to work with and is also, I believe the magic number was 6.5. So we'll put those there. And then I'm going to put these on this side and push all the way to, okay, remember I can zoom in and make things a little easier. Okay, we need 1/100th of a foot. Yeah, we gotta be precise there. So, and then angle snap, or not angle snap, but position snap is gonna help me out here. And then we're going to push these pieces here and get them all the way over here. So we need to go 6.5. Okay, we need to push it forward 1/100th of a foot. Make sure it's right there, right at 6.5. So now what I'm going to do is I have these pieces here that I can kind of go with. And I'm going to put some of these in the back like this and just kind of... And actually, I've got plenty of these. Oh yeah, these are the Texas ones. So let's put some of the Texas pieces. They're like little Texas pieces in my opinion, but that's just me. Put those over here. Put these all the way like that. Put some more, and then kind of got. We got these Tennessee looking ones too. So, oh yeah, I think the Tennessee ones are kind of back here too. All the way over. Got those, and we're gonna go a couple more on this side. And putting those in like that. And what else we got here? We're gonna put in what are some other ones we're gonna put in? So we're gonna go. I guess I can kind of go with a couple of these smaller ones. So, not actually these are larger, but yeah, there's only so many options as far as shapes go. And I only have a couple colors that I can kind of go with. Actually, I do have a couple other colors and stuff, so with these Kentucky shaped ones in as well. This is kind of just to kind of just to put in some more texture in some ways into the walls. And then I'm going to put in a couple of these as well. And I don't know if guests are going to probably see the backside here, but the idea is that, yeah, even Disney, they don't decorate the backsides. It's a cost-cutting thing. So, and then one thing I am going to have to do is, this actually might have to be a separate building, but we're going to hit done here. Actually, I'm going to copy these colors. So, oh yeah, it's the game reset. You kind of have to hit done there, and then that's a marble solid wall. So what I wanted to put here is I want to put in a marble solid wall, and marble solid wall. We'll go with the 4 meters, and we want the top is the darker color and the bottom is the lighter color. So, and here's how this works. So we're going to try to put this as best I can right at the corner. So we want this to be right on the corner because we're forming like a little wall here. We don't want to extrude this over the path. Okay, so that is the foundation for our wall. And I'm going to push this wall all the way out here. And I think I'm going to need to move the entire building. Okay, so this side, the building kind of goes all the way out here. Whoop. Okay, we don't want to go that far. Yeah, we don't need to go that far. We're going to kind of build this building over here, and then we're going to go and basically build this over here. Okay, so next up, this piece is extraneous. Get rid of it. And I want to push this so that way I think we need to go center to center. So we're going to push that piece, and this is just eyeballing, so I'm not really, I think 1 foot that way. Yeah, let's take a look and see what we have on the other side. So the other side is a little bit more, I guess there's a little bit of a lip here, and I don't know how I can get that fixed. Let's see if I can kind of, okay, never mind that. Yeah, there's a little bit of a lip there. I just kind of noticed that. But, see if we can, oh yeah, except this piece, whoa! Edit building. Okay, yeah, that's right. Edit building helps. And then we're going to push these pieces. Somehow these got kind of wedged in there. And then this one, we're actually going to put in an extra wall. For this one, we're going to put in that extra little wall there. There's a little bit of a lip there, but who knows? Maybe some, not no seam green, but. So that is the base foundation for the Waking Sands. Now, what I'm going to do here is the top portion. There is now we're going to need to build the top. So the top portion is basically a lot simpler. This is what I wasn't sure about yesterday. So yesterday I wasn't quite 100% on this. So that's why I decided to wait. And we actually kind of want to put this brick wall painted. So brick wall painted, we're going to go 2 meters this time. And we want to make sure it's the same color as, we want to make sure that this is the same color as the ones we had. So, oh no, that's brick decal. So brick wall painted, okay, so we're going to use that painted wall, and that lighter cream color, we're going to go with that. So, and we need to make sure that this is on the inside. Okay, not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna basically build these and just go kind of loop around like that. And then I'm going to push this one up here. We're gonna redo the roof. And this is where that, now up here, instead of the fence railing, it's actually a wall. So it's actually a bit of a wall here. So we're going to put another, but this time it's the brick 1 meter. And we're just going to build that like this. And we're going to put in lighter shade like that. And then here's something else I can do. So I normally use these for stations, but we're going to put these as a kind of like that dynamic kind of, because it those kind of act as like the little pillars and stuff there. So that's going to be the top portion of the Waking Sands. Now the texture doesn't really apply here though, but there is a window. So let me see what other windows and stuff I can put in. Where are some windows? So windows are going to go right here. Now these paneled windows, now there's actually supposed to be some light there. So, and this is actually where, well, first of all, we need to blow these up. Not that big. We're going to go 200. And actually we're going to go, we'll go 175. So we can go 175 on these. And I'm going to put it just above. Yeah, put these just above the, okay, so one goes there. The last one goes there. So, and there we go. We finally finished the Waking Sands. So, and we did it properly, and I appreciate the suggestion there, Andy, because I was trying to put the steps there, but then I was thinking, wait a minute, I can probably do this. So that's going to be a much better rendition of the Waking Sands. There are going to, I don't know if there's going to be any other buildings in the Spessford Bay area, because we can't have all scenery. We have to have some rides. So, and then there are going to be some other liberties as well. Obviously, a statue of Lola Rito isn't really going to work because there are no Lalafell models in the game. But one thing I am going to do is I am going to put in some trees. Let's see if we can get some palm trees in here. So, let me see. Palms. We want some really tall palm trees. Desert fan palms. Actually, this works perfectly because it is kind of meant to be a desert. So, we're going to put these here. And then there should be there's going to be the statue of Lola Rito, or what would normally be a statue of Lola Rito. I don't know if I'm going to put like a fountain or anything in here, but there are going to be some, there will be some liberties. Let me see what else we can do here. There are some themed objects that are not quite in the game yet. So please bear with me on these. Oh, okay, I got a message from somebody. Something going on? Okay, no, that was just a reaction. Okay, I was trying to look at my reference in Discord. Did stuff, so sorry about that. So I'm gonna put these here. There aren't any. I checked, and there aren't any palm trees or anything on the sides here. So just check back then. That Waking Sands looks awesome. Well, glad you're enjoying it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put, I think I'm going to have to put a wall here. You have to keep in mind that this is a very, you can probably tell that this is meant to be a very scaled down version. So only select pieces of Eorzea are going to be available for guests to go in. And I picked Vesper Bay because it is a very important, well, first of all, it's a very important port, and that's actually how you get into Limsa. Like the cities themselves, obviously, we'd be here all day if we do those. And the entrance here is meant to be kind of like the Sapphire Avenue Exchange in a way, but Ul'dah is, there are some game limitations. This game likes squares. It doesn't really like circles very much. So curved walls are definitely a no-go. And, yeah, you left the little cave going to the Vesper. Yeah, I kind of threw that in there as well. And then, yeah, the cave. And then this section here is going to be the rest of the Ul'dah section. I tried to decide over here if I want to put in like something gold saucer related or something related to the Mangravilles. And then you can probably tell this lake here's, yeah, Ul'dah is definitely a nightmare. So there's going to have to be some liberties put in. And the island here is supposed to be Limsa. The lake here is Mor Dhona. Over here, we're going to have Gridania, and this mountain area is meant to be Ishgard. So, and then there's going to be a water park that's, I think it's going to be kind of based off Costa del Sol, that's going to be kind of back here. So, and then if there's space, which there probably won't be, then I want to save the back right corner here for like a possible Alamigo expansion, but, well, that will be done last. So... But anyways, yeah, the obviously the statue of Lola Rito, I don't think I'm gonna be able to put in. But yeah, Silver Tear Lake, yeah, that's right. And then I'm gonna try to build like a mini version of the Keeper of the Lake later on. But I wanna, for color consistency and also for like guests and stuff, I'm gonna build one section at a time. So the Ul'dah section is gonna be done first, since that's the one that guests are gonna be entering from. And I don't know if I'm going to build that statue yet. I kind of want to... I'm trying to think what else we can kind of go with. And I'm not sure... on this side, I don't know if I'm going to put in a passageway here and see if there's going to have to be a bridge to go into the Limsa section, or if I'm going to want to go... Ideally, I want to make it so that the boat ride is the only way to get to and from Limsa. And then... But... guests may not be happy about that. So, but I think we should build, I think we should probably try to build an actual ride, like an actual coaster, and I think the way to do that is just to build one. So, I want to build an actual roller coaster here, so let's see what we go here. And I always do custom coasters. Well, almost always, unless it's like an obvious clone, like if it's an Intimate Impulse or something. So, we're going to want to go with something, what's a good coaster type for like Ul'dah? I've already decided some stuff. The Gridania is going to get a wooden coaster, and Ishgard's going to get a B&M wing coaster. So those two have already been decided. And I think Ishgard's also going to get like this little dragon thing, although this looks like a Chinese dragon, which definitely does not fit the theme of Ishgard. So I may have to pass up on that one as well. There's LAM Launch Family Coaster. There is, I don't think, this would be something that you would see later in the game. I'm not going to say where, because there may be people watching that have not gone to that part of the story. But if you know, you know. Gerstlauer Eurofighter, we could put that in. A launch Premier Rides. You got SNS. We got Mauer. We got Arrow. Oh, that's an Arrow Looper. That's Vekoma Looper. Looping Sun. Okay. Oh yeah, that's Schwarzkopf. Kind of cool they put the Schwarzkopf looping trains in there as well. Let's see what else we have. We got, I don't know what that one is. That's Intamin. That is also Intamin. There's a lot of Intamin stuff. I'm using the real brands because, if it says Altimax, that's meant to be Intamin. And then if it says Valet and Nuwaden, that's Bollinger and Mappyard or B&M. So this type here, this is going to be for Ishgard. And I've already thought of a name for that one, and we'll find out about those later on. City Peninsula, I'm not sure what that one's meant to be. I think that's meant to be like an old... And then if it's Grand Coasters Worldwide, that's meant to be GCI. As I said, those are kind of meant to be... okay, so that's ENF Myler. Okay, so... Blackpool Pleasure Beach. And then after that, RMC, Rocky Mountain. And then good luck building these, because I'm not good at them at all. Those are really hard to do. But we need to pick something. And obviously we're not going to go with a water coaster. So I wonder if like a wild mouse would actually kind of work for this. I wonder if that'd be a good Lalafell joke. The smallest coaster type. And yeah, make it some. Yeah, it is for all ages, so Lalafells can ride it. So I think we're gonna go with this. We're gonna kind of go with like a little, like a small wild mouse coaster. So this is gonna go kind of like this, and this is gonna come. This is gonna go directly from Vesper Bay. So I think we're gonna build it like this. And we're gonna put the entrance on the right. So, and we want guests to go in and out, basically like this. And we want to raise this up a little bit. So snap distance, we're gonna put that on, and kind of go like this. There's only a handful of these kinds of trains that can kind of go with. So, but we are going to put some drive tires in. And this is where the optional catwalk turns on, and we're going to try to go this as fast as possible. So, okay, so we're going to go, let me see what we can do with this. We're going to go, with this one, we're going to kind of go like that. And I'm going to kind of go over here. I don't know if I should put a block section right at the start of the lift hill, but I think that would kind of, because we want as many of these trains as possible. So, and one thing I was going to try to build it on this side, and I'm going to build a little bit more to the station, not much though, and then we kind of want to put something like that, and ideally it's going to be a block section kind of like that. We're going to put another 20 feet, and then we're going to go 13, and basically just go between 20 and 13. So we're going to have, I think, up to 4 trains on this. So, and don't forget, we're going to have a block section at the top of the lift hill, and there's also going to be a block section kind of, I don't know if there's going to be a mid-course brake run or not. A lot of these I kind of just do spur of the moment. So let's see what we got here. We're going to go in 30 degrees there. And obviously we're going to have, actually we can go 45. Yeah, we can go 45s on these. We don't want to go that. Okay, we don't want to do that though. That's a little too much. We'll go 9 miles an hour and see how that goes. So 60 feet. So we don't want to go super tall. So we're going to go like that. And then we can turn the catwalk off. And we're going to finally start testing this. Oh, there is an autocomplete button. That must be new. So we're going to go and let's see what's a good thing here. We're going to go drop down. Yeah, this is meant to be a... Okay, we're going to go 45 on this one. This is meant to be like a small, like, wild mouse coaster. So I'm not very good at these, so please bear with me. And this is kind of meant to be a supporting coaster anyway, so... And with these kinds of coasters, you kind of have to go a little bit smaller. Now, these, you can't really spin them. But for some reason they're 4 across. And then we're going to kind of go... Actually, you know what? I want guests to be able to see the... I don't want guests to... Yeah, a lot of this is just like spur of the... Like, I know it's very spur of the moment, but... let's see what I can do here. We're going to go 90 degrees maybe. So it's gonna have that kind of hairpin turn. This kind of ride thrives on hairpin turns. And building these custom built is can be a bit of a challenge. So we're going to go 0 there, and then it's going to kind of turn to the left, and then it's going to go 2, 3, 4. It's going to turn to the right, and then it's going to go. There's going to be a lot of the idea here is that it's going to be a lot of so we don't want to put a bunch of brakes on it though, but we are going to have to put in. Okay, we're not going to do that though. We're just going to turn to the right, and then we're going to go down like this. We're going to do another 15-degree drop. So it's meant to be a family coaster, and it's also meant to be a Lalafell friendly coaster. So we're going to put that one right there, and we're going to drop this down. Okay, we don't want to go all the way like that, so it does 4 of those there, and then we're going to put in a mid-course brake run. So this is where another set of so we're going to put in a mid-course brake run here, and slow the train down a little bit. So we don't need to go more than 20 miles an hour. So, and then there's going to be a block section here as well. And then after that, we can turn the catwalk back off. And the second half of the ride is a little bit more forceful. So we kind of want to put this in. It kind of goes in kind of like that. And then we kind of want that hairpin turn a little bit. So let's extend this out, and we're going to go a little bit more. For some reason, it kind of does that, and then we're going to go 45 as well. Actually, we're going to go 30 on the second drop. So 30 on the second drop, and it's going to go up like that. Okay, make sure it's a lower slope than the. Okay, we need to go one more down, and then this one's going to turn to the left. And then we got one more, and then we're going to put another double, kind of another double drop here, and kind of go with that. So we're going to go, once again, 30. Actually, we'll go 45 on the first one. Throw some caution to the wind there. So we're going to go like that, and another one like this. For some reason, let's see what we can do there. Okay, we'll try that. And then we want to make sure that this is a block section. So I didn't realize that one has special track pieces. But let's see what we can do here. We're going to go with a block section. So this is going to be Ride Sync is a new feature that they added into the game just this past week or so. But we're going to go with customize. We're going to go with testing, advanced settings. No, we're not going to go with that. We're going to go with customize, not trigger sequence. We don't want that. We want ride operations. Oh yeah, block section. That's what we want. So we can go up to 4 trains on here. Actually, we can go 5, but we're not gonna go. We don't want too many trains on here. So the idea is that there is a block section right before the, and we kind of want the minimum weight Yeah, don't. We're going to try 30 seconds between dispatches. So, yeah, we want a minimum of 30 seconds between dispatches. So, let's give this a test and see how this goes. That's a pretty sharp turn there. That's another pretty sharp turn. So, I know it's not a very big coaster, but I think that's part of the joke as well, in a way. It's meant to be based on your hairpin turn. So there's a hairpin turn there, there's another hairpin turn. Kind of drop over like that. It goes a little faster and faster each time. Okay, so... Oh, never mind. Okay, well at least I know I can make the circuit. But I think we have too many trains on here, so... Yeah, we got a stacking problem. So, if we have a stacking problem, then yeah, that's going to be an issue. So... Okay, so I think the stacking problem is being caused by... Oh yeah, because there is that other block section there. So let's see if we can turn that 30 seconds into maybe 10 seconds. So we'll try that instead. Oh, something exceeds G-force limits. Okay, so where is our G-force limits and what can I do to fix that? Something very nauseating. What is up with this? So, where's our test here? So we got G-force limits. This is one of the things that we kind of go with. Probably lateral G's. Okay, so I think it has to do with the hairpin turns. Yeah, it is those hairpin turns, I think. Because I didn't think vertical G's were doing anything. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to... Okay, so slow this down. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to do some... what is this at? Maintenance. Where's construction? I forgot how to edit the track. How do I edit the track? Oh yeah, that's right. It's like this. So we're going to need to put some trims in. Now, I don't know how fast the trains are going, but we do need to put a couple trims in here. We don't want to go that short, so... And then we're going to put trims on the third one as well. You think, yeah, employ Blake in the middle to keep the speed steady and not enforce too much G's. Yeah, that's there. Yeah, there is a mid-course brake run right here, but I'm planning on putting trims. I am planning on putting trims on this one. So, let's see here, we're gonna put some trims right there, and let's see if that fixes anything. We're also going to take one train off because 4 trains is too much. So we're going to go 3. We're going to go 3 trains and see if that fixes anything. Is this thing testing? Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. Yeah, I was putting trims on there. Okay, so we're going to drop this down, and let's see if we this. Okay, that's too slow. Well, it feels too slow to me. Okay, that may be a little too slow. But we can adjust that later. Second drop does get trims, but the third drop... I don't think the third drop really needed them. Okay, so it drops down there. Okay, another drop over here. Turn over to the left. Everything after the mid-course seems to be working fine, but... Okay, so that's way too boring. Well, Papa Bear said his ride was too intense. Mama Bear said her ride was too boring, so we gotta figure out what Baby Bear's ride is. So we're gonna go do this part as well. We're gonna speed this up to like we'll try 21 miles an hour for the first one, and I may eliminate the second one, but we'll see what happens. So I'm not going to go through that as well. Okay, that's a little better, not by much though. Okay, and then for some reason, yeah, the trains are still getting stuck on top of the lift hills, so we have to adjust the lift hill a little bit. Whoa, where's my lift hill? So lift hill is going to drop down to 8 miles an hour. And we'll go with that. Yeah, you kind of have to adjust the lift hill kind of like there. And then this one, the brakes are going to go, we're going to try 25 on the second brake and see if we actually... Let's give that one a go. It's going to go over there. Okay, so is that going to be... So even that is still too fast. Okay, so that's getting a little better. Nausea's a little high though. But, yeah, these kinds of rides aren't very good. Yeah, this isn't going to be Steel Vengeance. This is going to be like the family coaster that nobody rides. So, but I don't know if you guys would ride that or not. Probably not. I wouldn't see it happening. But yeah, so what am I not getting? Okay, now I'm getting sound. Okay, so I need to adjust the... Okay, actually, the trains seem to be in sync now. So, you would ride this? Even if the nausea was a little high? Alright, well, we're gonna... I guess we'll kind of go with that. It is meant to be a supporting coaster, and it's also meant to be something that Lalafells are meant... There's a few parks you've been to that have ride just like that, and they're fun. All right, yeah, it's not my personal cup of tea, but yeah, it's meant to be a Lalafell sized ride. So we're gonna, and I'm gonna need to pull up some references. So I'm gonna pause the game real quick, and I need to pull up a few references for some colors. So let me see here. They have a picture of her. Perfect. I'm going to save that image. It's definitely fit in the theme of Lalafell Ride. Yeah, it's not going to be called Lalafell Ride, though. It's going to be I'm going to have a little bit more of a creative name than that. So, but it kind of, you have to kind of go with that. There's something I got to send you. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but if you look up Raptoons, Raptoons did a parody of 14, and I think he's still kind of working on it. He's currently in Stormblood, but I just gotta pull this up real quick. Where is it? Downloads. But I'm not pulling up the Raptoons thing. I'm pulling up something else. But because I need some color references. So okay, so the pink is that color. So we're gonna go with kind of a pink and reddish color, and we're gonna go with white supports. So we're gonna go with track area 1. Yeah, it's definitely not purple. This is definitely not an Ul'dah color. So we're going to go with that. Okay, that's a little too bright. Okay, so I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but this is the shade of pink that I wanted to put in here, and this is what I end up getting. That's not what I was aiming for. So what is that one? Is that Liberty? I don't know what's liberating about that. But I'm going to hit cancel there. My guess is that there is only... my guess is that Planet Coaster only has the 256 color box of crayons instead of... Oh, okay, we don't want that one. We want dropper tool. So we're going to go... We're going to kind of go with that as well. So we're going to go area 2. We're going to go with that color. Okay, so that's more of a reddish color. Yep. I guess we're going to go with the red one there. And then supports are just going to be, we're actually going to go with kind of a cream color for the supports. The idea is that this, actually we're going to go with the cream color for that, and then we're going to go with pink for the trains. So we're going to go pink and red. So we're going to go with, okay, not that one. We're going to go with that. So in case you weren't able to tell what the color scheme is, it's meant to be based off non-emo stress. So, and the ride is going to be called Sultana's Breath. So we have our very first roller coaster in the park. And it's going to be kind of, you see these desert palms and stuff? I'm going to kind of line these up right by the bay here. And kind of have that be as our, kind of main theme area. And then I might put some more, like, let me see if I can duplicate this building. Actually, no, that'd be lazy if I did that. I'd have to come up with some other designs and stuff. It's not going to be exact like the Waking Sands, but I think it's going to be kind of similar. And like the Horizon style buildings are definitely going to help. And I think what I'm going to do is, what's a good thing I'm going to try to do here? So first of all, we got to build our path. So we're going to put our entrance over here. Easy entrance. We're going to put an exit on this side. And we got to build our entrance path like this. So using the same scheme or same color pattern I was kind of going with, which is that rustic view path. And we're going to go, and this is where we're going to need a priority pass. So, oh yeah, I forgot. Priority pass, you have a separate entrance for it. So, and this is how this works. So we're going to go like that. And make sure it's kind of got, oh yeah, that's right. I've got like that add path. Is that really what I'm wanting? Yeah, this is what I kind of wanted to, okay, so put that there. And then it'd be kind of cool to put some like Thanalan music or something in right now. Okay, so something's off there. Okay, so why am I getting... Okay, these are definitely not... Well, these are like Lalafell-sized steps. Okay, so something's going on there. I can probably go a little bit steeper than that. Okay, so we'll do that there. Okay, so now we can kind of go... Alright, maybe do something like that, maybe? That looks a little off, but... and I'm going to probably put in another path on this side, obviously, and we're going to use the line builder. And then this time it's going to kind of drop down a little bit. So, the merge tool is on. Okay, we'll just do this instead. So we're going to drop it down. Wow, that's really steep. Okay, do I need to go and adjust the exit? So we're going to adjust, I'm going to move where the exit is because there's not enough space. So, but we're going to put in enough path to do something like this and drop it down. Yeah, this part's definitely not ADA friendly. Okay, so I have just enough space to kind of go that right there. And then we're going to go one more step down. We want just enough to, whoa, that's too much. We want to go, okay, that's way too much. There we go. Oh yeah, that's right. We can kind of just snap it in like that. There we go. That's a good one. So we're going to put those there. And that's going to be our exit path. And I think guests can kind of, I think there's enough clearance. I don't know how tall the guests are, but I think that's going to be our good one for that. And I'm going to see if I'm about building a priority pass entrance because we do want a priority pass. So where is priority pass? Oh, this thing's not going to be considered a classic though. And that's one of the downsides with the prestige system that they have in this game. Oh yeah, I think I need to move priority entrance. Do I need to have a priority pass? Oh, priority pass on. Okay, there we go. Now, you can't have them right on the edge, but you can put them there. Oh, this is different. They have the you have the regular entrance like this, and then you have the priority entrance right over here. So you need to put the priority queue over here like this. Now the priority queue, I do things a little differently. So the priority queues, no matter where you are in the park, are going to have a, we're going to go with that red-violet color for consistency. But no matter where you are in the park, the red-violet, basically these are going to be your, are going to be basically your priority lines. So, and this is just as a color code, so that way I know what goes where. And yeah, one thing that they do in this game that I'm not the biggest fan of is they do tend to, yeah, they require that you have and I almost like the way they did it in Final Fantasy 1 better. I guess it makes a little more sense that you have two separate entrances there, but you have to remember that you have like different tubings. Like it kind of reminds me of like surgical tubing in a way. But let's build our station. So we're gonna build our station like this, and what's a good station thing here? We're gonna put it's those brick walls again. So those brick painted walls. So scenery, brick painted floor. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, I see now. I see what we can can kind of put in. So I thought there was like a brick painted wall. What was the name of that thing then? Brick wall painted. Okay. Apparently, your word order matters. So, brick wall painted. So, we're going to go with brick wall painted 4 meters and use the same colors and make sure that is aligned with the station. We're going to kind of do the same thing here. So, it's going to have like its own interior building. And we're going to go kind of like this. Now, this one's going to be a little bit different, and we're going to drop it down. And we're going to use, I'm not going to worry about the track pieces themselves, but we are going to go with that. And we're going to go with that one as well. We're going to drop all the way down. Okay, actually, no, not those. And then where the stone is, the marble, I'm going to put those in a little bit later. So, these in like that. And we got 2 more pieces like over here. Is there... The camera seems to be a little stiff. I don't know if that's just me or if that is just the game being the game, but the camera to me feels a little bit on the stiff side. So, we're going to put a half wall over here. On that one, we're going to put another half wall on this side. And then we're going to put in these station supports. So station surround goes there. Station surround goes here. And then we're going to put in the other station surround pieces. So one more up here, one more up there. We're going to put a couple pieces like that. And we also going to put in... Now, I think with this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these standard archways like that. So that's going to be our main way into the station. And then I don't know if we should go one more up or if we should probably, I think I'm going to leave it as is. And so we got to go back to our reference point. So this is where, like marble block floor, we're going to copy these. So slot 1 is the lighter color, slot 2 is the darker color. And we're going to put that marble block floor on here. So marble block floor. Oh, that actually works perfectly. So it remembers my colors. So actually, no, does it remember my colors? No, actually it doesn't. So we're going to put our marble block floor. Try saying that 3 times fast. And we're going to put that there. That's going to be our roof for the ride. And then I'm going to put in, now I believe that one, it is 3 blocks high, so I think that is going to work out perfectly. I don't know about that exactly though. I may have to adjust it later. But one thing's for sure, marble solid wall. We're going to go with that lighter color over here. It's the same color for slot 1. So it's just slot 2 is a little different. So we're going to put in building scenery. Oh yeah, that's right, marble solid wall. So we're going to put in solid wall like this. And we're going to go with that lighter color instead. And this one kind of goes on the outside. So here's how this one goes. So, and we're going to kind of go with that same thing here. It's to kind of form that, like the, oops. Kind of form that like that. And then there is something obstructing, isn't there? I think there is. I think there is. So we're going to put those there, and then this time there's going to be some pillars. So scaffolding 4 M column and Viking stone column base. So, and we want those to be the same color. So use this. Okay, so that lighter shade of brown is actually what I want. So okay, so we can put those there. Now the stone column base, we want to go 2% on, or 200% on those. And we want to put those in the corners. Make sure it's the same color as, yeah, make sure it's the same color as our ones that we use for the Waking Sands. So we're going to put those there. And then we got to put our actual columns, which are the scaffolding columns. Let's put those under like that. And it's the same color just like this. And I believe these are also 200%. So, well, actually these maybe, no, these are taller. These are 300s. And that doesn't seem to be the same color as reference. Any references there? I don't know about you guys, but do you think that's the same color? For those of you that are available to chat in chat, I don't know if you guys think that's the same color or not. It kind of looks like it is, but it's really hard to tell. So I think it is. I'll just go with it. Now this one's only gonna get to 4. So we're going to go with 4 of these. Yes, we're going to go 3 there. And then the 4th one is, we're not going to put the columns in the middle, but I am going to put the columns kind of on the sides there. And this is one thing that's a little different. I think this one, these columns are a little too tall. So I kind of want to put this one closer to inside the building. So put that one closer into there. And we're going to push this one, kind of make sure it's a little bit centered. One more. One more. There we go. So, and we're going to move this one. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. We can kind of push them together. And then we're going to put these ones over here. And then we're going to go with one more. Whoop, not the coaster. We don't want the coaster. Rides. Turn off rides. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so all those are in. And I think this one I'm going to put in like the walls. So we're going to go up like this. So we're going to go 3, 4, 5. And we're going to go 3 like this. So we're going to do this pattern instead. And then we're going to go with the station surround as well. So we're going to kind of put that on the corners. So one there, kind of go with something like this. I just noticed that, yeah, I think some of those are a little, let me check this out. Oh yeah, that's right. I think I got quarter walls on that one, so that's probably why. Because I can kind of put a quarter wall in. So these are meant to be half walls, or are they? So these are brick wall painted. Remember that you have to put the wall first. Oh, okay. So yeah, we can kind of go with that. That looks a lot better. I'll fix that one in a minute. There we go. So I'm gonna push this one over here. And kind of go with that. So we're going to build this here. So we're going to put that there. So that's our sort of our station. We need to put some more, there's some patchwork and stuff I need to put in. So Actually, this is kind of where... What? Oh yeah, that's right. These brick decals. So I almost want to put these like this, and we can kind of plop these like that. We're gonna put some of these smaller ones here as well. I've got different colors and stuff I can put in, but put some more over here. Oh, not there though. Not that one. And we're gonna go with that there. Put that there. And we're going to keep some of these in here as well. So this one's, I guess, a little bit more... I guess this isn't really an exact science. It's more of just a... I'm going to try to make sure that these kind of look like they're brick walls and stuff. And we're going to put some of these over here as well. And we're going to put some more, maybe of the Texas ones. Put those right there. I'm going to put a couple more over here on this side. And we'll go with that. So that is our station building for Sultana's Breath. We need to put in a sign. And I may put in another building over here as well to kind of mask it up a little bit. And I don't know what you guys think about that or not, but at least we have our station being built here. And I think, yeah, the Waking Sands one turned out really good. Yeah, there isn't as much, well, to be fair, part of it's open and is kind of meant to be a, yeah, it's meant to be a coaster station. So, and then I want to put a couple buildings over on the back. And Square Enix does copy paste to an extent. At least they kind of did with a Reborn. So there is that. Let's see what else. Something came up. Okay, never mind. We got this. All right. So what was I saying? So we have our exit path here. We have our... Yeah, the downside is that there isn't that much as far as like... And we gotta put some flat rides and stuff in here later on, but we'll deal with those later. But you have the little cave that goes here. We got to... let's see what else we can kind of put in here first. So let's put in another building. So we're going to go with another scenery group, and this is where we're going to put that brick wall in first. So this is where that same thing kind of goes with. So we're going to use this as our corner. Actually, no, we need to go a little bit deeper. We have to dig a little deeper there, and that's only because we need to put in the outside. And we can kind of go like that. So there are 6. Whoops. Okay, so 2, 3, 4. This one's going to be a little smaller. There are some buildings that are like this. Yeah, there are some buildings like that in the game. And what we're going to do is basically, this is the fast way to do this. So we're going to go, since it's even by even, we're going to basically kind of go like that. Make things do a little bit faster. Okay, so we need to move one of these. Okay, that didn't quite go the way I wanted it. So that's going to be another building, kind of like the one I had. And we're going to use that marble... The marble stuff, where to go? Marble block wall, that's what I wanted. And we're going to use that lighter shade. And the lighter shade is going to go like this. So it kind of acts as another. And we're going to put another one kind of like this. And then there's going to be a sign advertising this ride as well. So this kind of goes on the outside. And then we're going to put in the Viking columns. So is that really? Oh, Viking stone, that's what it was. So we're going to put these here, and these are 200%. So we're going to have to wedge that in as best we can. So put another one right there. Put another one right there. And we're going to put another one right here. And there's only going to be 4 of them. Actually, this one I may need to put 6. So we're going to put our 5th one there. And we're going to put our last one right there. So, and then we have our scaffolding. So this one gets blown up all the way to 300. Get one piece there. One piece there. One piece there. There's one more right there. There's number 5. And our last one goes right there. So, and then that's going to be basically for those. And then after that we have our marble floor. So we're going to put in marble floor. And this is where that darker color comes in. We're going to put these kind of like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to go all those like that. And then next up, I believe, is the resort balcony. I got to remember what... we got to have our color scheme. So we're going to put that as our color. It's resort balcony fence. So this one goes back to this building. So we need resort balcony fence. And we want the longer one. So, and then this here, here's how I do these. So I basically build these one piece at a time. We'll do the long sides first. So we're going to go 5, 6, and we're going to remember our magic number is 6.5. So that's really good. So whoop. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to extend this all the way back. So we're going to go 6.5 like this. Okay, we need to zoom in a little bit. This is getting a little bit. Okay, that's 6.50. So we're going to rotate this, and we're going to F, 2, 3, 4. And same thing over here. 1, 2, 2, 2. Why is it not? There we go. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to 6.50. And then we're going to go 1, 2. Select the thing. Okay, so we're going to push this over here. And we're going to go one more. All right, there we go. Okay, so that is this building is a little different, and there's going to be a door. Yeah, but don't forget the door. It's a Mythology Arch door, and I believe that one's been blown up. So yeah, the doors. One thing is that the Waking Sands building here, it is exaggerated. So, sorry, stretching. Should probably. I don't know if I should take a break real quick or anything, but. Yeah, I don't know if I should take a short break or not, but yeah, nice little stretch break. But I'm gonna finish this building, and then I'm probably gonna do like a little stretch break or something. Not exactly sure yet, but let's see how that goes. But we do want to go with we want an arched mythology door. And I think that's the one. Oh yeah, the fire stays the same, but it's basically... Actually, no, we don't want green, though. We want that lighter shade. And we're going to go with... it should be a 200 scale. Something's a little off there, or maybe not. Oh, never mind. That actually kind of works. So that's going to be the door. I think that matches. It almost looks like it does. But yes, that's going to be, and actually you can kind of do something like that there. And then one thing I'm going to do over on this side is we have our artificial ocean. And I'm going to put some more of these desert palms, kind of like over here. This is kind of act as a scenery buffer between. And I am going to terrain paint all this stuff a little bit later. Yeah, because the grass is looking a little too green. Yeah, because I can adjust that stuff later. But this building here, this is actually a good template. Although actually I need to put in a window. So that's Mythology Window Lattice 1. So where is that? Make sure we have the proper colors. Slot 4, slot 3, those are the same. So, oh wait, I could just do this. Save, oh yeah, I forgot I could do that. So, here's how this kind of goes. So rather than reinvent the wheel, and we're going to basically duplicate this building, and we can put it all the way over here. And we want this to be a little bit more, and I'll make some adjustments here, and this is going to be kind of to act as a, there we go, and I'll make some adjustments. So this one, the building is going to go over here. Okay, we're going to push that way. I'm going to push this one over here to kind of act as a mirror version. And then the other two, I don't know how noticeable. Right now it's really noticeable, I can tell, but that's just me though. And we're going to put some windows on the sides here. 2 on that one, and then... And this is what I meant earlier about Square Enix does like to sometimes. Oh yeah, let's turn the. Let's pause the game real quick. Yeah, so we got those 3 right there. This is kind of meant to be like the back area to an extent. I don't know if I want to extend like the cliffs or something like this, but. I guess I can kind of do that. Add a little bit more immersion in some ways. But there isn't a lot that's... let's hit done on that. And I'm going to put in a scenery brush like this. And actually, no scenery brush. We're going to put in... some... what's a good thing here? What's scree? Besides something that a certain character says all the time. Can't say what because spoilers. But if you know, you know. Okay, that's a little bit too... Yeah, this is where having... I don't know about blending or anything like that. Auto paint. Auto paint's going to add more grass. And we don't necessarily want grass here. We want maybe pebbles. Yeah, this is where things are a little bit more... yeah, so we have pebbles over here. We kind of want... Is there like a sand or something I can kind of go with? Soil, shrubs. Soil maybe? Shrub work? No, we don't want that. We kind of want... Yes, we don't want grass though. Because grass is not... Oh yeah, there's sand. Okay. I'm going to use the sand though for something else. But strata rock, scree, rock. Rock. No, we don't want rock here though. I think soil, or either soil or shrubs, I think is kind of what I want here. So I think we're going to go just like standard soil. And this is kind of where, I guess, shrubs kind of goes back here. Because this is kind of meant to be more of a desert area. So, I guess I can kind of put intensity, yeah, hardness kind of works maybe a little bit. And then we can probably put some short grass in as well. Just kind of add a little more variety, but I don't know what you guys think. Terrain is one of my weaker points in the game, though. So, it's in some respects. Pebbles, maybe. Okay, whatever you put on later is going to get more. Maybe. Let's try that. Okay, so. Oh, I see what hardness does. Hardness kind of. Okay, so that's probably why that felt so intense. But we kind of want that more shrubbish kind of look here. And because we kind of want something, yeah, because Thanalan is a desert, for those that don't know. And we kind of want this to go kind of like this. And so this part here, we have our three buildings there on the side. I don't know if I want to put a cliff here or not. Let me see what we can do. So, okay, well that did something. We're going to go with something a little smaller. Again, nope. Keep the intensity, we want the size. So we're going to, and then, okay, we don't want to do that though. So, I'm not going to be able to do like the footfalls or anything like that. But we're going to kind of go with, we're going to be kind of going with like the little cliff here. So we're going to try to do the little cliff. We're going to go over here. And we're going to put something like this. And this is going to be kind of like a little cliff area to kind of go and to kind of act as a... This is something that Disney does a lot in their parks, where they want to control the sight, or that they definitely want to control what people see, because the whole thing is a show, and like that's kind of what sets Disney at least as far as American parks go, that's usually what sets aside Disney and Universal. Not so much Universal, but definitely Disney from other parks. Like, I personally don't really go to Disney because I personally find the rides boring there, and I personally go there for the rides. But let's see what we can kind of go with. And this is going to be this is also going to act as like a brushland, and it does kind of fit the part of Western Vanillin that Vesper Bay is in. But I'm going to put like shrubs and stuff up there too, and I still have my reference pictures somewhere. Although I can't really see much with them. But yeah, so yeah, you do have these like little cliffs and stuff that immediately surround Vesper Bay. So this is something that you would actually see in the game. So, and kind of going with that there, and I kind of want to see that there, and okay, so I put those like that. Yeah, and this is where like the auto paint and stuff really helps. And I'm just going to kind of put that like this. And alright, so basically what I'm doing here is I am extruding the terrain to form a cliff. And we don't want to go too far because we have other parts of the park to do. So we basically have this here, and then, oh yeah, that's something else. And I'm kind of glad that I cloned the building when I did, because it really does help a little bit with, because when I put the decals on, because I definitely got to decal all 4 of these buildings. And that is going to help them stand apart and look a lot less cloned. So, but the base part is definitely cloned, but the special details are what is going to be to set those apart. So, and we're going to go with kind of that brush kind of color to an extent. And this is where that terrain paint is going to go. We're going to put some shrub stuff up on top. So this is to kind of brown it up a little bit and put some more of the shrub work down here. And I can kind of put some more like bushes and stuff down below, but put some pebbles up here as well. And we don't want to, it's kind of meant to be like a hybrid grass thing, and just very light touch here. So put those like that. There's no palm trees up on top, but there will be palm trees, yeah, basically right by the bay. So we're going to put some more of these over here as well. Put all those like that. And so we kind of have those there. And then we're going to put in some shrubs. Let's put in some shrubs like this. And this is kind of where Mediterranean palms, no, we don't want that. Mediterranean small plants. This is where the scenery brush really helps. So anything, okay, those pink ones definitely have to go. Okay, anything that looks pink is going to have to go. But this is one thing I like about Final Fantasy 2, that there is like the we're going to kind of do something like that right there. Okay, some of these obviously we're going to have to get rid of. Anything that's floating, gotta get rid of our floaters. Actually, we can kind of move some of the floaters a little bit as well to kind of. So we're going to put that there, and we're going to put in this one like that. Okay, so anything that looks like an obvious floater is going to be because they're not Pennywise the Clown. They don't float down here. Instead, we do something like this. And you know what? While I'm thinking about this, I'm going to go ahead and save. So we're going to call this one a Park Reborn P3 because this is a different day. And go from there. And basically all these here, it's almost as if I had to put these in myself. But got one more, like we got it's the yucca plant. Okay, so I don't know what exactly each of these is going to be, but put all those like that. We're going to move all these over here. So we're going to move that one there, move that one there, move that one there, and we're going to push this one that way. And anything that looks like a floater, anything that looks like a pink plant gets deleted. So I kind of want to put these like that. And just moving all these like all these shrubs and stuff over here. And this is something I also need to do over with the over at the cave right by the entrance to Vesper Base. So whoop. Okay, we don't want that there. So we're gonna put that right here. And we're gonna put that right there. We're gonna put that right there. We're gonna delete. And then we're going to put in stuff like that. And oh, that one's kind of by itself. Oh, never mind. So we're going to put these over here. And we're going to push that there. That there. Push that there. There's a lot of little shrubs and stuff that kind of got all bunched up together. So there's definitely a lot of little shrubs and stuff. But we're just going to kind of go over here. We're going to go all the way like that. And put that right there. We're just going to keep on putting these. And we're just going to kind of go one thing at a time. Slowly put these in. And we got one more like that. And this is kind of where you have to really be meticulous about this. I had a former coworker that meticulous was one of his favorite words for some reason. And he and I were good friends at the time, but then he moved away and we kind of lost contact with each other for a little while. We met up once afterwards, but he and I have been a lot more, like, I haven't talked to him in years, and I think we've kind of gone our separate ways. But he was a really nice guy. I liked him. Okay, we got one more. He was kind of cool. A lot of people up there definitely were not, but he was one of the better ones. But the problem is all the good people kind of just left, which led to basically it was the land. In my opinion, that area was kind of the land civilization forgot. So we're going to put those there. So those are finally, I think that's, if I find any more floaters, then I'll deal with them as they come. But actually, that one's a floater. Oh, this one's that one's actually the opposite. That one's kind of sunken in. So it's like one of those sunken Zerg colonies. But anyways, what else can we do in here? There's going to be some more palm trees like this, but let me see what other palms and stuff we can kind of go with. So we had the desert fan palm mediums. We have smaller ones we can kind of put in. So these smaller fan palms are going to be kind of closer to the track, and we're going to kind of go with something like that. And then we can put some mediums in here as well to kind of pack in a little bit more of a Gotta add a little more variety in to some extent. Lipstick palm. I don't know if that's gonna really work here. Could that? Yeah, that's not a Thanolin plant. But we kind of want that aloe vera. That's actually, I can kind of put those in there. Oh, okay, so these are kind of in a strip, and I think I think there's some cacti in here too. Is there? Yeah, there is. Barrel cactus. Yeah, do a barrel roll. We gotta put those over here. And then, because there are cactars in Thanolin, the prickly pears, you see a lot more of those in other areas of the game. But these these barrel cacti, you can kind of, and actually you can kind of go with these smaller ones too. I guess there's also acacia trees, which acacia trees I'm not gonna put acacia trees in yet, but those are in the game, and we can put those in there. Cactus 2. Yeah, these only go up to 200%, so a nice little cactus garden as part of our. So let's give this another ride and see how it turns out. So, yep. I know. I'm intent. I know where they are. I know that they're Dawntrail, but I'm not saying where because of spoilers. Yeah, you killed every one of those trees for gear. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly where they're at. So I'm not trying to act dumb. I'm trying to act non-spoilery because there may be some people here that are watching that have not progressed that far in the story. So yeah. So I did give them that list of names though of Dawntrail places, and they definitely struggled. So okay, so that's the end of that ride. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, Jamaican's live. Okay. Well, I'm gonna probably go for another hour or so before I call it for the day. But I do want to try to at least finish as much of this area as I can. So, but at least we have one ride done. Yeah, I do know that they're struggle just like all of us. Yeah, they definitely struggled on those names, that's for sure. So now we need to build. This is a great area done yet. It's still not done yet though. We're still not done. You see all these decals? We gotta put those on the buildings. But before I do that though, I do want to do this part. Now this building is going to be a little bit different than the others, and this is probably part of the reason why I cloned it when I did. And that is, there needs to be a sign here advertising what this coaster is. So now I'm going to try to do this. I'm trying to think how I can do this. The inside here, we're either going to put it like this. Okay, not like that though. We're going to put a little sign like this. And here's how this goes. So we have these nice little letters that I'm going to go with. And we're going to grab some letters. And we're going to use the smaller. And actually, we need to work backwards. So, and I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this might be better. And we're going to go with the pink color. Okay, so we're going to go with the H there. We're going to go with the T there. yeah, this is one of those things where you have to learn how to spell words backwards. So with that there, and then on this side, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the larger letters, and we're going to blow them up a little bit. And we're going to go with kind of this lighter shade. So we're going to go right here. We're going to go 150. I'm going to pause the game so that way. Wait, that's too. Oh, that's a lowercase s. That's why it looked a little odd. Okay, so. Oh wait, it remembers my colors? It remembers my colors. That is awesome. I don't have to change the color every time. Does it remember my scaling? No, it doesn't remember my scaling, but it does remember my color. So that is an awesome improvement. Making lettering much easier to do. So that is definitely an improvement. So, and there's definitely enough space for this. So, what do you think of the name of the ride, though? Yeah, I know you're busy with work and all, but okay, there may not be enough space here after all. Okay, oh, that's gonna be a rough one. Let's see here. We're gonna have to either shrink this down. I'm hoping we don't have to scale this down, or sink it down, as you would say, 14. We're going to try to scrunch this up as best I can. Just enough room for the last letter. Okay, and then I know what I'm going to do. Do that, and then we have our little comma here. I'm going to blow that up to 150. There we go. So that right there, that's going to be our sign for Sultana's Breath. So you can kind of see, and there's going to be, we need to put a couple labels in. So labels are easy. You have these little text pieces here, and we have 2 lines for this. We have standby, and we have our, so we have our standby line here, and let's see what are our other options. Okay, that looks a little bit more, obviously we don't have Eorzean script, but Evil Empire, no, actually I guess we can kind of go with the Aladdin theme, and we're going to go with either pink or red. We'll go with red. And then this one is, we're going to use priority pass for this one, and we're going to go with the Aladdin font, and we're going to go with red there. So that way we have our right entrance like this, and so use the left line is for priority pass, the right line is for standby. Yeah, they give you like no, like it's like the bare minimum in a way. And we can kind of put some more palm trees kind of in the middle. So let's put some of these over here, and this is going to kind of act as a little buffer between the 2 lines. This goes over there. And we can kind of put some cacti, pretty big size cacti over here. Put those over here as well. And we're just going to kind of do that as well. So that's our entrance for Sultana's Breath. There's our station. We need to work on getting these decals. So we're going to use these Tennessee shaped ones over here. And kind of putting these kind of in the middle. And these are just going to be kind of hodgepodge, whatever, put them in. I want to put them on all the sides because I'm kind of meticulous like that. But this middle building, we're going to kind of put those there. And then we're going to go and put in the lighter, not the lighter Tennessee ones. We're going to put in those over here. We're going to kind of put these in like this. This is just to add a little bit more texture. A little more texture to the buildings, give them a little bit more. That way they kind of feel a little more realistic compared to. We'll put a couple more. Actually, no, we got more of those other darker ones. What are the darker Texas shaped ones? So, put a couple of those on the side here. They don't have a lot of options though, as far as like. Okay, we'll put these on this building as well. Just kind of, I just put these in willy-nilly and just don't really have a rhyme or reason on where they're supposed to go. And then let's see here, we're gonna put some of these in like that. And that's the same type though. So this is, as I said earlier, this is where I'm glad that I cloned it when I did. So, and just kind of go use those there. We can plop a couple of these on this side as well. And kind of go with that. We're going to go a couple more down here. Everything's cool. We're just going to go and put a couple more. I guess we can kind of put some of these. Actually, no, I don't want to put that one there. I want to differentiate between those two. So we're going to put in the smaller ones. Put those on the side there. And then kind of put some of these smaller ones on the back. Kind of want to put in. There's something I'm missing, isn't there? Oh yeah, there is. We can put some of these in. Okay, so that one like that. Maybe I'm putting too many of these in now, so. Okay, so that one's good. So now we can kind of put in one more on this side. So, put these over here. And we got, like, these brown ones are a little easier because you can easily see them. But yeah, the gray ones, kind of have to put the brown ones in, kind of put the gray ones in. You kind of have to put a little bit of both worlds. So let's put a couple of these in. So yeah, the idea is to try to make these a little more varied up and kind of just that way it doesn't look like I've completely cloned everything. Like it still looks like I kind of cloned these buildings, but at the same time it's just it is kind of expected that it is a good like time saving method though, to just clone those buildings and just kind of go with that. So, but yeah, so that is, oh yeah, we should probably put some rocks in. Is there any rocks that can kind of go with tropical rocks, Mediterranean rocks large? Okay, that's too much. We'll go smaller rocks. We can put some rocks and stuff in here as well. Okay, so what else can you put in? Okay, so some of those we're going to have to move. You move over there. You move over there. Let's get some more rocks in. Yep. So we've got more rocks. So that's basically our rocks that we're going to put in for there. We're just going to move this rock as well. We're going to move this rock over here. So lots of rocks. So that right there is we're definitely working more on the. We definitely got a lot going here for our Vesper base stuff. So I don't know if I should probably put in some more terrain up here. I'd probably put in another little buffer piece. I think I probably should. We don't want to go too much over here because we do have the try this as well, just to kind of extend that up a little bit, and then kind of want a little bit of a cliff here. And you know what? I'm actually going to do something a little different. So we're going to take this one out, and since this area is a little bit more, and also because I'm a sucker for them, I am going to put a small representation of the footfalls in here. Not much of one though, but we're going to put a small pond here, and we're going to color this with sand, just this part, and let's put some water in. So, and this is kind of what I'm going to go with here, and then we're going to put some large strata rock there, just right on the edge of the cliff. So, and let's see what else we can do here. We're going to put some more soil up on top. Just kind of just to add a little more brush variety like that. Oh yeah, this is something I should have done first. Okay, let's smoothen this out first actually, then we'll worry about painting. Yes, lots of painting. Lots of painting. So we're going to put those there. Yeah, the soil, the shrubs, that kind of works as our little buffer area. So you can kind of see it more from the priority line, but it is there in the regular line as well. But and this is where we're going to put some of these shrubs and stuff on top. So we're going to duplicate all of this, and we're just kind of, this one I'm just going to manually place them because, and then we're going to put some more of these over here. These little shrubs and stuff that we're going to kind of put over some of this. So we're going to put those like that, all the way to the, what else is there? We're going to put that. So we got those, a lot of these. Alright, so we're going to put those there. And, oh, we got some laurel bushes. Yeah, this game doesn't really have like a full-blown desert theme, but it does have alright, so oh yeah, let's put some of these. Oh yeah, creosote bushes. Yeah, we'll put some of those in as well. Okay, so you can definitely tell the difference between where I use the brush and where I put these in manually. Like, I think I actually put more concentration in where I had it with the, okay, I put those in there, and then this is one thing that I'm going to put in as scenery. We're going to put in some special effects, and then this is the fun part. So we got some waterfalls. Waterfall middle. I'm a sucker for waterfalls, so this is where we're going to put in a small waterfall here. It wasn't, it's just the one. And then one thing I like to do here is some of these rocks. So we're going to duplicate this rock and kind of put some rocks and stuff here. Kind of give a little bit more of a thing like that. And just kind of go put those like there. I'm going to delete that one. That one's a little bit too extremely out, a little too much. But we're going to go and put one of those there. To give you a little bit more, I guess they kind of sink in the rocks a little bit, but yeah, since I'm a sucker for waterfalls and gotta have a waterfall somewhere, this is kind of represents the footfalls to an extent. So we have our nice little themed area here. Oh yeah, I need to put patches on this one. So we're going to put some more of the little patchwork pieces like this. Let's see, what other ones do I have from the Waking Sands? So let's put some more of these over here. So just put these like that, and this is to kind of put a little more texture in on all four sides of the building. And put all those like that. And we're just going to go and use this Kentucky shaped one. Kind of just put those in. Kind of just spur them over wherever. Just kind of give, once again, kind of give that notion of texture that you don't really see elsewhere. Put some more of these over here as well. So we've got one more right there. We've got one more right there. I'm going to put a couple more in kind of like this. And I think this area is kind of coming out nicely. So kind of goes up here so far. Everything's kind of cool there. And then the rest of this is going to go over here as well. So that's basically our first real ride. So we have yeah, this is basically the first real ride of the park. So at least I did something of substance. But let's see what we got here. So we're gonna go and let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna write this again to see if anything's changed. Yeah, you can definitely see the little textures and stuff there. And then we're gonna turn it to the left again. And then it's gonna go up the lift hill. And reach all the way to the top, and it's going to drop down. You can kind of see the little bushes there now. Yeah, the trim's there to kind of slow the train down a little bit. The second drop doesn't get them. Third drop, they're a little faster. But there are the trims on the third. The fourth drop doesn't get them. Then you have the mid-course. It's going to drop down. And turn over to the right. Drop there, it's going to turn to the left. And one last turn over here into the final brakes. One thing I should probably do on the coaster, yeah, this part looks a little janky, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoothen this section out. The last turn is going to smoothen out a little bit more, so that way it gets a little bit more of a, we'll do that. So it kind of smoothens out a little bit better, and just it feels a little bit janky there towards the end. So same thing here. Go up the lift hill. It's going to drop down. You're going to have that right over there, and it's going to turn over to the right. Drop down. You can see the little palm trees. It's going to turn over again. drop down. So I think this is, yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I have here. Fire over the door is a little bit, okay, yeah, that turns a lot better. And it does help, it doesn't really help much with the, but it does help with the smooth, like a much smoother ride experience there. So, but yeah, it's still got three. Yeah, it's only got 3 trains. So yeah, ride capacity is kind of a pain in the ass. But what do you expect? So that right there is going to be our first real. Yeah, that's our first real ride, and so we kind of have that going there. And I'm gonna screenshot this a little bit. We're not quite done for the day, but we're definitely making progress. So we have our first real ride. We have we're gonna put some concession stands over here. So this is another building, but this one's gonna be a custom one, and there aren't a lot of options when it comes to food. But I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Yeah, I've been talking nonstop for over 2 hours, and it does parch up the throat. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, food. And then we also need some services. Where are my services at? I gotta put some. Yeah, you can't have a park without a bathroom. So, bathroom, information. We're gonna put some food in here as well. So we're gonna go with. As I was saying before I took my drink, there aren't a lot of options here with vegan food, although it'd be kind of cool to put the vegan shop in the Gridania section. But yeah, there aren't sushi doesn't really fit with a Realm Reborn, but it is one of my favorite foods, so you gotta have a sushi. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't really. There aren't, as I said, there aren't a lot of options yet. So they have sushi. There is hot dogs. There's pizza, and then there's also drinks. So we got to put sodas. There's no water places there. There's juice, and there's another soda place as well. And there's also coffee. We got even though I don't drink coffee. In case Gig is watching, there's a coffee place here. So, and then we got to put some buildings in first. So, do the same thing here. It's brick walls. And we have our shop fronts this time. So we're going to put these in like this. I'm going to pause the simulation since I don't need the motion right now. There's one set of bathrooms. There's the information. There's four food stands and three what is it? 3 drink stands. And then this one, it does go a little bit over the water, but I'll worry about that in a minute. I put these in manually because well, one, because why not? Excuse me about that. So we're going to put those in here. I just go one below the water just to kind of have that little thing about depth there. And we're going to put some of those there as well, because I think there's a little bit of land. So this is not as pronounced as... yeah, this area is not as pronounced, although I might actually put some more. I am going to put another level up on top. because I gotta put some awnings up. So, whoop, not there. Okay, that, I keep forgetting that's an improvement over Planet Coaster 1. So, not a whole lot. Actually, I probably should, yeah, we should have done half walls. Yeah, we'll do half walls. Half walls, yeah, the half walls look better. So, I know this is usually how I do my food stands, but, my concession stands, but there are some concessions here. And there's going to be, I was put, you can't really have too many, obviously, but we're going to put in some awnings. Now, these awnings are a little different, so let me see what we have here for awnings. Props, shop signs, that's kind of what we want. So this, I believe, is Gulpy. Wait, are there awnings too? Shop decorations. Oh yeah, these. Pip shot, I believe, is this one. Okay, we need to lower that down a little bit. And then there should be a coffee. Wait, oh yeah, latte love. And then there should be a gulpy one as well. So gulpy, I think it's this one. That is Pizza Pen. So Pizza Pen is that one. Pizza Pen. This one is Hot Dog Squad. So Hot Dog Squad is this one. Hot Dog Squad. Sushi one is that one. And that one's guest services. That one just gets generic. And then lastly, Chief Beef. So Chief Beef is this one.
Tasty.
And then we're going to go with kind of a smaller one here. And this one we're going to kind of go with like a bluish color. And then these like that. And have that as kind of our... Actually, I think it should be green. I can always change the color later. This is just the one for now. But we're going to put those there. And then we're going to put in some... so we can have that there. We have this. We're just going to go and... something's going on Discord. What's going on here? Okay. Oh, never mind. We're going to put those in there. Alright, so now we're going to plop these onto... We're going to put these on here. And so let's see what we got here. We're going to put in... I know this isn't exactly... Again, no, that's pools. I don't want pools right now. I want scenery, buildings, marble floor... Marble block floor. Okay, so I think that's the right one. We're going to plop these over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so here's how that goes. And then we have our resort thing. I'm just going to do the easy way. Yeah, this is the easy way, so we're going to, whoop, okay, I didn't mean to do that. I did mean to do this. Remember our magic number, 6.5. We go all the way to 6.5. Oh, pop. And then we're going to go more of those like that. We're going to exit up and move this way. Alright, so we're going to do that as well. We're going to do one more of these. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. Get in there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's how this works. What's going on? Okay, there we go. 2. Yeah, just when you select the bed pieces. And then what we gotta do here is just we're gonna push these all the way over here. Oh, this one looks like it's about to fall off. No, except it's right on the edge. Okay, so we got those, and then we're going to put one more of those, and we're just going to zoom in, and we're going to... Yeah, because if you zoom in, it really helps. So we're going to put those there. So that is our, and I can kind of, there's going to be no pillars on this one because of how small it is. But I am going to put some of these in as well. And a couple, probably just one over there. And then just kind of slowly put these in like that. Put a couple, one of them over there. Just put one. Actually, don't put one there. So we're just gonna go, and we're just gonna go up like this. Okay, so that's the same one. I kind of use that, and okay, so put that one there. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Okay, yeah, that was kind of cool. So we're going to put these like that. Okay, so that's too, I think that's a little too much on this wall. So I'm going to take one of those out. I'm going to move this one further down. And kind of go with that. And then I do want to put in the... Yeah, I do want to kind of put in a... let's see here. So... And also, I did check after the stream yesterday, and where the green here is meant to be grass, but I'm going to keep it as green tiles just as a way for guests to be able to navigate a lot easier. But so far, we got one ride done. And kind of go like this, and see what else we can kind of do here. So we got the Waking Sands right there. You can't actually go in it, but you have another building over here. I think there actually is a building on this side, and I think there's a couple other buildings over on the right-hand side over there, but we have this big Vesper Bay Plaza that we're kind of going with, and there's a couple benches and stuff I can put in later, but we have our big ride here, Sultana's Breath. That's the exit path for Sultana's Breath. And then, yeah, not much of a line though, but we'll see how guests really enjoy it. But I wish there was an option to like not deal with red prestige. But I do want to scenery brush this. Not scenery brush, terrain. And we're going to put some pebbles on the side here. This is a little stronger though. We actually kind of want this to be more of a rock area. So we're going to put some soil kind of on the inside. And maybe some shrubs, kind of make things a little darker. There we go. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put some more rocks on the side. So yeah, the whole thing is kind of, it kind of already have the little dock there. I did that yesterday. But put those over here. The inside, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it yet, but there's definitely going to be a planner for sure. But that is kind of what we have going so far. So we're not quite done with Vesper Bay, but I think we're getting pretty close. I might want to... Now, I intentionally haven't touched this yet because I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing on the inside here, but that's something I got to think about later. But because over here, this is like the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. So there's going to be a lot of shops here. There's going to be a lot of souvenirs and stuff like that. And there's going to be I'll have to get some more screenshots in and just get some more quote-unquote inspiration for this section here before I go into, because I think this is going to be I think this is going to be like the next area I'm going to work on. Like, I know I kind of started with Vesper Bay, but I think I'm going to kind of move over here. This part's going to be more like central, well, not central Thanalan, but just kind of more of a general Thanalan theme. And then on the right-hand side, that's going to be maybe Manderville stuff. I haven't decided yet. But that's pretty much what I've got going so far. So I'm going to post some screen. I'm going to add some screenshots and just kind of go with what we have over here. So I'm going to put some of this over here. It's still really early in the stream, but I think we're going to kind of go with this for now. So at least we got this right done. So we have our first coaster in the park. So yeah, this series is definitely going to be a lot different than the other stuff I've done so far. So I'm going to go ahead and save. And a lot of this is I'm definitely taking my time. So, and definitely want to try to take my time, even if it takes me 100 streams to get this done. So, and like it takes me a year or 100 streams or anything like that. But we have our first area, we have our first coaster, we got part of our Vesper Vade stuff done. So I think I got other things I do have other things I got to do today, because I do have to prepare for work and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to call it here. I think I'm going to call it here. And so I'm going to put it on talking mode real quick. And so tomorrow I'm going to work on the next section of the park. I think I'm going to leave that center part of Vesper Bay empty for now. I might fill it in later. But I'm going to let my computer cool off and do some other stuff. So thanks for joining, everyone. Really appreciate all your support. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care, guys.
Oh, what fun we had on this awesome stream. But it's time to go and begin to dream. I thank all of you for making this fun. Without your support, it's daunting to run. Remember these times when you're feeling down. Turn those tears to joy. Wear a bright smile now. This is not